Hi everybody, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is Play Dead Live Clash Finalist, and pretty excited about today. We've got, I know there's been a lot of suspense around who's in, who's out, the new dynamics, the new rules. First of all, can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hopefully, I get this a lot. I get like, kills in the afternoon, you sound so much different than you do at night. I think I sound the same, but let me know what you guys think. How about a little bit of super chat kicking off right here? Valar, hello, 99 Army, Kills Great Mods, channel members, PDO players, sponsors, bundle box lovers, Kills coin buyers, glory hallelujah, Bitcoin is going back up, which means burn coin is going to go back up, which means Ethereum is going to go back up, and everything's going to go back up. So we do have, this is a little bit different. So what I want to say is we've tried to reschedule or restructure this. So we've had portals and duels, and you guys know Flyrod has pretty much been the champ, and there's been ways that people can sort of group up. You can still do that a little bit, but here's what I want to say as we reveal these finalists: is you really have to play for yourself next week, because you're not going to have time to go in there and decide what the points are, what you can do, what you can do. You got a whole week to think about it, but it really is going to come down to individual performance. Now, we know that there's a nice armory on the line for the group, but I also have to tell you, in the portal, there's going to be a nice trophy, and there's going to be a nice recognition for the individuals that that dominate Clash. Gabe and Gabby just said, we don't want to deal with this talking. They just hit the road. They were both here relaxed. They heard me talking. They're out. So let me get right into it. First thing that we have to do is we had a tie in one of the positions, and I have to do a coin flip between Dimes and Samurai to see who is actually going to get the number 1 seed and who is going to get the number 2 seed. So I can tell you, Dimes sent me the number 11. Samurai sent me the number 13. So we're going to do a die roll. Now, if it's 12, then I don't know what we're going to do. But what we're hoping is that it's higher than 13 or lower than 11, and then that's going to be the number 1. They both played hard this season, but this is the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is a coin flip, and it's going to decide which group you play in. And as you know, the number 1 seed is going to play against 4 other players. The number 2 seed is going to play against 4 other players. And I'm going to tell you how the point systems are going to work out and why that is important. I will say every single person, they're eliminated. Every single person that qualifies in this top 10 has a chance to win it all. So if you were the last person to squeak in, the way the points are set up, you can still win it. So that's pretty exciting. So this is not just going to be about who finishes first. I mean, you do have a little easier path if you finish first, second, or third, but if you're number 10, you can gain 15 points. Now, let me also say, points are not the same as kills, coins, tokens. I know you guys are looking up saying, oh my God, I got all these kills, coin tokens. That is not correct. The kills, coins, tokens are the same way they were last season. We give 3 for a win, 2 for a tie, 1. So those weeks you've been getting 8, 9, or 10. Those are not kills, coins, tokens, but you still ended up with 30 or 40 kills, coins, tokens. So you're still walking away with quite a bit. And the longer you play, the more you get. All right. Now that I've got all that out, here we go. This is the die roll to figure out who goes first and who goes second. Good luck to both ladies. They played hard. This is for the number 1 seed. If it is below 11 or below, it goes to Dimes. If it is 13 or above, it goes to Samurai. It is for Deadly Dimes. Will capture the number 1 seed. All right, let's go over to the brackets and have the bracket revealed. Now, that means Deadly Dimes, we're going to put you over here as the number 1 seed. We're going to put Samurai over here. Now, what we have to do is we have to reveal who you're going to be playing against. And it is a free-for-all. I'll explain that in a second. So we know that Samurai is the number 2 seed. So let's see who is in Samurai's bracket and who she will be playing against. The number 3 seed was Crimson Tide. The number 4 seed is the champ, Fly Rod. In Samurai's bracket, we've got Mom. Kel is in the bracket, and Craven Light. So again, you're going to see why this is important. Now, you could look at this and say, wait a minute, there's 3 Mirror, there's 2 Sly. Yes, it's less likely that you're going to hit that person first, but I do want to say, when you see the scores, the top 2 from this bracket are going to advance to the finals. So if you're too busy, and they're so close, if you're too busy trying to help this person or help that person, somebody's going to creep right above you. So certainly, Fly Rod would love to win his title. Kel has been close. Samurai is close, but Crimson is hungry. And Craven Light is right there as well. So this is number 2. Now, think about this. If Dimes would have just lost the die roll, Dimes would be over there with Crimson and Craven. So you'll see how it works out. But the points differential is the big thing. And I'll show you why that's important in a second and how each one of these players can advance to the finals. Everybody has a path. Let's go to the final 4 to get in. Number 6 was our very own not sure why I can't see him. Let's try this again. There we go. Number 6 is our very own Messenger of the Lord. So Father Ron still has a path to the championship. Also, Cat. Same bracket. If Cat finishes first in this group, she'll gain enough points to get into the finals. But there's 2 more that are going to get in. Julia in for Team Arc. And we got 1 more. And even though this person was the last person to squeak in, they can still win the championship. And remember, there's a team award, there's an individual award, and there's an individual championship, and that is Ocean Man getting in as the 10th and final player to have a shot at winning the championship. Now, let me show you how the points worked out. This is why each and every player is still in it to win it. In each bracket, there are 5 players. It is a solo battle. And it goes like this: 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. So if Ocean Man wins his bracket, he gets 15 points. If Dimes loses, Ray goes all the way from 36 to 51, and Dimes would only go to 49. So you see the math there. So Ray, you certainly have a chance to go out and win this bracket. The top 2 from each bracket are going to advance to the finals, so we have a final 4. You can see Julia at 38. If Julia were to win it, 15 points gives her 53. So Dimes has to go out and think, hey, I need to at least finish 4th, 3rd, or 4th. So you can't really sandbag it. Now, here's the other thing. If you have that mentality, once you get to the finals, we're going to stack rank it again. So if Dimes doesn't go out and play aggressive, and she only finishes 4th, then Riley or Flyrod or somebody from the other bracket could gain more points than hers. Now, when we get to the final round, there are no points. But the advantage of ranking 1, 2, 3, and 4 means if it's Dimes, if it's Riley, if it's Ray, whoever has the most points gets to choose their position. Whoever has the second most points gets to choose their position. So they get to choose when they go. So if you have the most points going into the final game, points don't matter at that point. It's whoever wins, wins. So one person might have 55, one person might have 49. Doesn't matter. The winner takes all. But if you do have the most points in that finals match, you say, hey, Kills, I'm going 3rd. I'm going 2nd. I'm going last. I want to go 1st. You get to decide where you go in the order. So that's a huge advantage in an elimination match. So again, we will start out and we're going to play. The group on the left is going to play 5, 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1. Depending on where you finish, 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. Then we go over to the other bracket, and we're going to have Riley, Crimson, Flyrod, Kel, and Craven Light. And same thing, 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. The top 2 from the group on the left versus the top 2 from the group on the right. And here's my thought process to that. The reason we're not going to stack rank them, because if you can't beat the group on the right, you shouldn't squeak your way into the finals. You get what I'm saying? So we're not going to look at it and say, all right, well, there's 5 and 5, and if we look at all the points, well, okay, there was one person that had higher points on the left, but look over at the right, and there were 3 people that had the highest points. No. Go out there and win. Don't try to squeak your way into the finals. This isn't about backing your way into it. This is about winning. So the top 2 from the left will be put in a finals match with the top 2 from the right, and it is everybody against everybody. There's likely going to be 2 people from the same faction in there. There could be 3 people. We could have 3 Mir or 3 Sly in the finals. But that's where you got to really get in for the competitive nature and say, I want to win. You guys play for yourself. I don't want Ray and Tammy coming up with. I want Ray to go out and beat Tammy. Or I want Tammy to go out there and say, there's a reason why I've been number 1 all season. I'm going to finish 1st or 2nd, getting those finals, and I'm finishing 1st. So you can't really collude, I guess, because you don't know how everybody else, what's going to go down. And there are going to be people that are trying to take down players that are above them. It's why you're above them. You played better. They want what you have. But make no mistake, if Tammy and Ron finish 1st and 2nd in their bracket, there's no way that Kat, Julia, or Ocean Man can pass them. So that's why this match is so important. So you have to go out there and think, I have to win. You look at the other side. You say, all right, Craven Light and Kel have to finish ahead of Fly Rod, Crimson, or Samurai. If they don't, they can't pass them. So it's a little bit harder on the other side. Now, look, Samurai's got a little bit of leeway, but she has to finish first or second because the points are so close. There's only 5 points to separate, so really it's going to be about who wins. Now, the other side, there's 10 points to separate, but that's why you get that advantage, and that's why it went down to a coin flip. So Dimes could probably finish third and still get into the finals. But if she gets down to fourth, it's going to be a little bit dicey. And even if she does finish fourth, she's probably going to end up not higher than the people on the right side. Makes sense, everybody. Everybody got it. This is our first ever clash. This is what we're going to do next Saturday night. There's going to be 3 matches. 5 players solo, 5 players solo, and then the final 4. One person is going to take all. Can Fly Rod defend his title? I mean, if Fly Rod wins this, it means every single portal, duel, or clash, he's won. Can Dimes and Samurai hold on? They've been strong all season. Can some of the other factions make a run at it? But the big thing I want you guys to remember, I want you to want this victory for yourself. It'll look great if your faction gets it, but I really want everybody that's here to want to finish number 1. That's what's going to make it good. If that works, we don't have to make any rule changes or anything else for next season. The reason we did all these individuals and teams and added points is just to keep it where everybody's out there trying to win for themselves. That's really what it's about. And your team is going to be cheering you on. But if this works and we got really, really good, successful matches next Saturday night, then we won't make any changes. We'll start the new Clash season with some good team events, and we've mixed it up. We've had 11 great weeks of Clash, so I'm looking forward to a really, really good finals. And I think it's anybody's game at this point. So we've seen that. And there is a different strategy to playing solo than there is playing in those team matches. But everybody has a shot. Think about your items. Think about your moves. Think about your cooldowns. Think about advantages your class has over another class. It's not always about cooldowns. Sometimes it's about how you play your smokes, how you play your pets, all of the above. So I have family. It's going to be here very soon. That's why I want to do this early stream. Again, want to thank you guys. A great, you mean to trade items, Moonshot? Oh, do you mean, will the items reset from the first match to the second match? Absolutely. They are 2 completely different matches. So you're going to play a match with all of your items, and then you're going to play it, and then somebody will play someone else. And in those final 4, it's a brand new match. They'll have their whole assortment of anything that they want to use. Yes. So again, hey, great match last night. Great match on Monday night. We are at a fever pitch, man. We are so good with PvP right now. Faction wars are incredible. Clash has been the best Clash ever. We're going to have Battle Royale coming in October. I think maybe the second week of October. I'm looking to do it after the week after the Clash finals. That following Saturday, I'm looking to roll out the first Battle Royale. So this is going to be it's going to be really, really cool stuff. And we'll get a brand new Clash season for you guys after the first Battle Royale. All right, hey, thanks. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you guys got to get back to work. You got to do some things. Thank you for all your support for for building this game and making it absolutely incredible. And can't wait to crown another champion. And we do the Max Awards in about a month. I'm really looking forward to the Max Awards because all the battles and things that we're doing right now, and it's just good stuff. So if you guys need me, I will be reachable. but won't be live streaming until probably Sunday. So have a good evening, everybody. Talk to you soon. Peace. Here is your final ranks, by the way. So you can also see who barely missed out. So, you can go all the way down. But Ray was 36 points, and he was the last to get in. So we had some people that were super, super close. Do want to give a shout out to everybody who's close. Busy Bee, Moonshot, Valar, Gemstone, Animal, Shaman Sheila, Dow. I mean, all good seasons, but certainly you can see how close all those matches were. So thanks again, everybody. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Peace.